Hey guys, so today I thought I would make another video. Um, a while ago I made a video talking about dreams and how you can easily remember them. I gave you guys some tips on things you can do to remember your dreams better. I give you some tips like writing your dreams down, keeping a dream journal is like writing your dreams down. That'll help you remember your dreams better because you're remembering your dreams. If you write it down, you're not going to forget it. You can just read back and look at it. And by remembering that dream, you're going to be able to remember more dreams in the future. And also just going to sleep with the intention of just reminding yourself to, tonight I'm going to have a dream. Telling yourself that before you go to sleep. That will help you remember your dreams better too. So today, I actually thought I would talk about some of my older dreams that I actually wrote down a long time ago. When I was in high school, I used to write down a lot of my dreams. And a lot of them were like super interesting. Like there's one that I have to make a video about, but today I just felt like talking about one in particular because it's one that I sort of think about sometimes. Like it still comes back to me, and it's a place that I like to go to mentally as like an escape especially if I'm feeling super stressed out. Um, and I can't look at my notes either. I wrote these down in my notes and like a long time ago, and since I'm using my phone to record this video, I can't look at my notes right now. But I do remember it though, so I don't need to look at my notes. But there are some dreams that I have that I might make future videos on. They're so detailed and complicated that I'll have to look at my notes, and I'll have to figure out a way to hold my phone and, I don't know, look at my notes at the same time. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get into it. So this dream, it starts out with me just sort of floating in space. Like and I'm next to a planet, but the crazy thing is I am like super huge. Like the planet in comparison to me is like the size of like an apple or something, and it's like I am huge, and I'm just floating through space, just being there. And so I think to whatever's out there. I guess I ask whoever's listening, take me to some place that I need to be at, or show me something that I need to see. And so the dream slowly like shifts, and suddenly I'm on a planet that doesn't feel like Earth at all. Like I'm on this planet, and I don't know how I know this, but I know that it's not Earth. Like I'm on like some other planet. I don't know how I know that, but I do. But there's something about it just tells me that like this isn't Earth. Like I'm on some sort of other planet. But I start walking, right, and what I'm seeing is the planet, it's very green, it's very grassy. The grass is like kind of not so tall that it's like up to your ankles, but the ground is soft. I'm barefoot. I don't know what I'm wearing, but I know that I'm barefoot. The grass is very very green and very like tall for grass. It's not tall grass, but it's taller than what grass normally is, and it's so soft too. I can vividly remember feeling how soft the grass was beneath my bare feet. And the grass was the first thing I noticed, but it's also the sky. It's also like very gray and overcast because it's raining, and I could feel like the slight mist of the rain coming down on my face, onto my body, onto my arms, onto my exposed legs. I could feel the dew on the grass as I walk over it, and it's like all around me, it's like this big clearing of just grass. It's like I'm on the plains, but up ahead of me there's like sort of like a big jumble of trees and like bushes and brush and other greenery. And so I start walking towards it, surrounding this clearing. I start walking towards a clearing, And all around me, I'm looking at the place that I'm at. Like, the sky is gray. Out in the distance, you can't really see out into the distance too much because of it just sort of looks dark in the distance, like 360 all the way around. You can't see too far in the distance because of the dark. But where I'm standing, you know, it's just overcast, but there's still light coming through. So it's still it looks like it's about morning. Like, the lighting, it sort of looks like it's morning. It's cloudy, but in the distance, if you look far in the distance, it just looks like dark. You can't really see the horizon too much because of the weather, I guess. I don't know. And I feel strangely so peaceful here. Like, it feels so peaceful. And so I start walking towards this clearing of brush and greenery and trees. And as I get closer to it, there's a slight little, like, just puddle that's sort of like a ditch, but not quite a ditch, of water just sort of surrounding this clearing, sort of like in a square. The clearing is sort of like the size of, say, like the perimeter of like an average house, like your average yard, but like a really big yard, you know. But this clearing, I get into this brush, right? And it's basically like the trees are like in weather, they're arranged in like a big rectangle. And I walk over the ditch of water. I can feel the water on my feet. It sort of like squishes beneath my feet as I walk into this clearing. And I walk into the middle of this rectangle. And in the middle, there's just nothing but grass. Like, there's nothing there. And so I walk into the middle of this grass. And I just look around at all the greenery, all these, the trees, the brush, the plants. Like, I see a couple flowers that I don't recognize. And I look up into the sky, and I just feel the water, like the dewdrops just falling onto my face and just sort of trickling down. And in that moment, I just felt so peaceful. Like, I was so calm. Like, something about it was just so calming. I don't know what it was. And when I woke up, I felt so calm. Like, something about that planet that I was on just made me feel good and relaxed. And sometimes whenever I'm feeling kind of stressed out, I sort of like mentally go there in my head. I'll just imagine that I'm standing in that clearing again, with my bare feet on the ground, and imagining the rain trickling, like the light rain sort of trickling down my face. And it felt so peaceful. Like, I was just, it's like when I was there, it felt like that's where I needed to be. Like, I was supposed to be there. Like, I'm supposed to, it just felt so calm. It's hard to describe. Dreams are really hard to describe, but I'm doing my best. But I don't know, I just felt so calm there. It was so relaxing. And when I woke up, I felt great. Strangely enough, too, like, when I woke up that day, I'm pretty sure it was raining that day, too. So maybe I might have heard the rain outside, and I just maybe heard it in my dreams, and it sort of like affected, you know, the dream I was having. But still, it was just so relaxing. I love rain too. I love it when it rains, especially when it's like a heavy, like sort of light rain. The rain in the morning just relaxes me a lot. But yeah, that was the dream I had. And when I wrote it down, I woke up and I immediately wrote it down. Well, I didn't immediately write it. I wrote it down whenever I got to school, because I was in high school at the time, and whenever I got to school, I wrote it down on my computer in my notes and saved it, and I titled it like The Water Planet, even though I didn't see any major bodies of water. It was just, I called it The Water Planet just because, you know, it was very watery. It was a very watery planet. It was so green. It was so lush. Like, it was so alive. Like, despite the fact that it was cloudy and raining, it just felt so alive. And it just calmed the hell out of me. So, yeah, that's one of the dreams that I had that I wrote down. I mean, I don't really write dreams down a whole lot these days, but I've been meaning to get back into that though. Like I really gotta get back into that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably make a couple more talking about some dreams that I've had in the past, and just sort of like reading some of my old dream journals. But yeah, if you want to hear more of these, just let me know. Leave a comment. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.